Boys here, coming at you with another demo. This time it's on motion tracking with Adobe After Effects. So what is motion tracking in After Effects? Well, as a VFX artist, one of the most fundamental skills that you're going to learn is motion tracking. With motion tracking, you can track the movement of an object and apply that data to another layer. So you can bring in graphics and video, green screen footage, anything you want, and you can snap it to another video. So let's have a look to see what that's going to look like. So go ahead and open up Adobe After Effects. So what we want to do is we want to start our new comp. So hit composition, make sure it's HD TV 1080 29.97, and make sure that it's 15 seconds in duration. What we're going to do is we're going to click project and import the background. Okay, so there's the background. We're going to drag it in here. It looks like it's 720, so I'm going to have to upscale it. When you upscale it, kind of distort it and bring it down as far as you can, because you need a little bit of headspace for Alex to fit in there on the X. And you notice that it only goes 6 seconds. Next thing is we bring in Alex. Okay, and a little bit better quality here, 1080p, and we got him in front of a green screen. Okay, the problem is we're going to key out the green, but look what we're going to have here. So make sure you select Alex, and we're going to cut. We're going to use a pen tool, and we're going to cut around him and make some pen tool marks here. And start point is the finish point, and boom, there we go. And remember, we can edit if he swings his arms and goes outside those points. We can always edit them and make them bigger. Okay, effect. We're going to key out the green. So here we go, keying. Key light 1.2. Click and click. Pretty easy. Look at that. It's a little remnants and it's a little dirty there. So let's clean that up. We're going to use a matte choker. Okay, and look at that. It got rid of all the green spill on him and it looks good. Okay, let's scale him down a bit. And we're going to drop him right on the X there so we can cover that up a little bit. Okay, so right now, it's not really tracked. Okay, it's not snapping to the X. So what we want to do is do that. So what we want to do is add a new null object. Okay, that's a layer. So again, that's layer new null object, and that's going to retain all the tracking information. That's the null object. So that's critical for us to have this work. Okay, make sure you select background, and now we're going to go to motion tracking, and there's a button right here. We're going to hit motion tracking. There we go. Here's our track points right here, and we want to open those two squares up and drag right across the X there. That's a contrasting point, very strikingly different from the other. So it's black on white there, and we hit play, and it's recording all the tracking data. It's following that around. And done. You can see all the tracking information there. It followed around, it recorded that. All you want to do is hit apply, and now OK on the X and the Y. OK. Pull the scrubber right to the beginning. We're going to move Alex. He's already moved on the X. Okay. We are going to now select Alex, and we're going to use something called a pick whip. And the pick whip is going to be a click and a drag from Alex to the null object. So pull it right directly to the null object. Okay. And after that, we can hit play to see if it's working. Looks good. So our tracking data has been applied from the hand to Alex, so it's snapped to it. We got Alex motion track to the hand. He snapped to the hand. Excellent. So all we have to do is wait for that to render out. And if you notice, it goes past 6 seconds. And so what we want to do is we want to trim. So we grab this little tab right here. This blue tab, the one underneath, and we pull it, and you can see the input and output gray areas. And all we do is right click on the gray, trim comp to work areas. Done. The last thing we have to do is save the After Effects projects, the AEP. That's the project file. Okay, save it in your master folder, save it in 12, motion tracking hand. Done. Save and export. File. Export. Add to render queue. Click on the blue lossless change it to QuickTime. Okay, now we click on the blue, tell it where to save and what to save it as. So save that in your folder. Okay, same naming convention, so if you want to save a second, just get rid of the AEP that you just saved and save. And that is it. After Effects. Hit render, and that is it. You are finished. Hand in both files. Place out.